welcome to Let's Talk. It's something new I'm trying. It's just gonna be like an update type thing, but I'll talk more about it later in the later section of this. But first, before I get started, I just want to say the reason why there have been so many technical difficulties between streams, them cutting off, is because my internet, while it is good, like it's good internet and stuff. It's just like the wiring and stuff is bad, so it's kind of hard for it to stay online sometimes. But I'm currently getting work done, so streaming should be back soon. Now, on to the most important stuff. First off, let's talk about streams. Uh, I've been thinking a lot about what kind of what streams I want to be doing, and I think the main one I want to be doing is Subnautica, but I know that the Subnautica stream, the first one I do, is going to be just like base building and stuff, so I'm just trying to get time to be able to do that and all that. But I'm definitely going to be doing some Subnautica probably earlier on in the days on Thursdays, since that's when my internet is the best. But other than Subnautica, I was thinking possibly doing some well, of course, Gladius, the triple threat on Gladius, and the like verses on Gladius are gonna be staying as well. 'Cause me and Balbo, we both wanted to get back into that, and I know I'm wanting to get Richie back into doing the triple threat with Gladius. But the Endless Legend stream is staying as well, 'cause we just started that. But both of those are staying. It just depends on whether we want to play one or the other. So it's kind of like a group decision type thing. You know, sometimes we'll choose to play Endless Legend. Sometimes we'll choose to play Gladius. Those streams might be like late night streams. So if my internet's kind of wonky, that's the reason why they cut off suddenly. But other than the Subnautica, Gladius, and Endless Legend streams, I was thinking of doing now this is an old series that me and Babbo used to do, but I wanted to try to do streams of Origami to finally like finish the game. Me and Babbo do streams on Origami, finish the game, then we can do the DLC, and then possibly Origami 2. But other than all those, the other streams that are staying would be the co-op streams me and Babbo do with the bunny sharks. So games like Pilgrim, Lethal Company, and stuff like that. Excuse me. But yeah, those are the streams I want to continue doing. So Subnautica, Origami, possibly Endless Legend, and Gladius, and the bunny shark co-op streams. All those are going to be staying. Now on to the next one, recordings. I've been thinking a lot about it, and I've been talking to some people and all that, trying to figure out how I could do it and stuff. But I'm gonna start trying to do recordings now, where the streams are gonna be gaming and stuff. The recordings are gonna be something different. Like for example, this one I'm doing right now. I wanted to start doing like maybe once a month update recording, talking about how the channel's going, what I want to do, what I'm gonna change and stuff. And that's what I'm gonna do with this Let's Talk series of recordings. So every time I post a Let's Talk, it's just updates and stuff. But other than the Let's Talk, there's two that I've been thinking about doing, but I wanted to try to figure out how to do it like the best way. And the first one, and these two are going to be the ones that are like just hobbies. It's not going to be gaming, but the first one I want to do is I want to do a stream, not a stream. I want to do a recording where I fuse my hobbies of like doing recordings for YouTube and stuff, and fuse that with another hobby of mine, which is poetry. I've always loved writing poetry. I've even read a couple of poems on the Bunny Shark streams and past few times, and I've really enjoyed it. So I wanted to combine the two, and I'm gonna do a poetry recordings where every week or whenever I do write new poetry and stuff, I'm gonna read probably 3 or 4 poems that I've written, and then like just give a little bit of backstory on all of them and stuff. But it should be fun. And the final recording I want to do is one of my biggest hobbies is D&D. And I love D&D, and I don't know if I talked about this on any of the streams on my channel, but I know I talked to it with Balbo on a Bunny Shirt stream. I think we were playing Lethal Company or something, but I was talking to him. I said, "Hey, I wanted to do a solo adventure with your character on a campaign I'm working, so we can introduce your character and stuff." And he was like, "Sure, let's do it." So we're probably gonna be doing, and these recordings I'm not gonna cut them into episodes unless they're like 2 or 3 hours long. Now, if they're 2 or 3 hours long, I'll cut them into hour-long episodes, and I'm gonna be cutting out the break as well. But I'm basically the plan is to do a session of D&D with his character, and then post the episode or upload the episode in its entirety with the little cuts, like if we take breaks, if we have to look up rules or something like that, that'll be cut. But mostly it'll just be like one session, not edited, put on. Or mostly not edited. But I really wanted to do that because I've been wanting to A, just play D&D because it's like a fantastic hobby and stuff, but also B, I wanted to be trying new stuff this year with the channel a little bit and start with recordings. But on the subject of D&D as well, I have been starting to make maps again, so I was thinking about doing a new mini series where I show off the maps I've been making and stuff and all that, and show kind of like the process and stuff of how to do it. But that's the recordings I've been wanting to do. So the D&D, the poetry, the map, and also the Let's Talk monthly episodes. So let's see, we've got streams that I've talked about. We talked about the technical difficulties. We talked about the recordings. Now the most important part of this would have to be the last subject, which would be a possible, again, Balbo. We're both gingers, or we both have red hair, aka gingers. But we've been, this just started as like a joke where we talk about a certain corporation of gingers and stuff. But it's grown into something where when we do it, it's all improv. It's off the top of our heads and stuff. And me and him have been talking a lot, and we have decided we're gonna try to do like some sort of like podcast style thing where it's gonna be like we're sitting in a break room at the corporation at Ginger Corporated, and we just talk about like stuff about the company. We tell what goes on in the company, rumors, gossip, all that. Basically, break room chatter. But yeah, it will not. Nothing will be like written down beforehand on like what we gotta say or nothing. It'll be all improv. And we've already talked about a little bit of like we've done a little bit of like the behind the scenes stuff where we figure out like what part of the work do I do? What part of the work does he do? But names, rumors, events, all that we have not talked about because it's all improv. But we are both looking forward to doing that soon. And hopefully soon the first episode of that'll be on. So talking about when all this stuff is coming out, for streams, for the bunny shards and the like versus and triple threat streams, those are always like we decide as a group when we want to do it and stuff. The Subnautica streams will probably more than likely be on Thursday, starting next Thursday, which is, hang on, let me check, the 30th of January. So next Thursday, the 30th of January, is probably when I'm going to be bringing back the Subnautica streams. Origami, again, it's going to have to wait till me and Babo's schedules line up again, because where I work and where his work, our schedules kind of don't meet. So yeah. Recording wise, the first Let's Talk, which is this one, which you'll probably already see, will probably be coming, and this will probably tell you when I'm recording this. It will probably be coming out in the next few days. Let's see. The first poetry, I should be recording that one soon, so probably around next Monday or something. That'll be coming up. D&D, again, scheduling. We have to figure out when we can get together. We both feel up for doing it, sit down and all that. But I've got some good stuff planned. I've got about the first session planned and all that. You might be seeing some map making videos fairly soon as well. So, all in the next like week or so maybe. And I'll try to keep them going and stuff and doing them regularly and all that. But the podcast will probably be, I would say, maybe in the next month, the first episode. I'm not holding that down now. I'm not putting that in concrete because I don't know. Something could come up. But in the next month, we want to try to, we've both been talking about, we both want to try to do at least a little bit of it next month. But another reason why I'm doing these and stuff is because I have trouble sometimes actually doing hobbies, and combining my hobbies with this kind of puts a fire under my ass to do said hobbies that I enjoy, because I want to find enjoyment from them again. But I really think it'd be a good like fusion, like have the streams be games and stuff, and have the recorded episodes that I upload and all that be different stuff like poetry, D&D, just recordings where I'm making a map for said D&D and all that. And then of course the podcast. But yeah, this has been the first official Let's Talk episode. Thank you for joining. I've been Ash, and I'm looking forward to showing you some of these new plans that we've got. And as always, thank you for joining me, and if you enjoyed, leave a like, and if you want to be... Bleh, why did my voice break? If you want to be updated and be able to see the other stuff that I've got coming out, subscribe and hit that bell. Alright, until next time, I will see y'all. Goodbye.